In this video, I want to show you document management and how we can edit labels, create new labels, and how we store them, as well as assign those labels and documents to customers and items. So in Business 1, we've got our WiSys folder down here, and we'll go to our Options, Documents, Document Management. And so this is our repository of documents, and we divide it up by inventory, sales, purchasing, production, packaging, and any other user-defined labels you might want to create. Packaging is more for the advanced packing and shipping and pallet management. So when you have cartons and pallets and you want to ship those out, as well as bill of lading and packing lists, that's where you'll find them all in here. If we look at something simple as a PO receiving label, so we'll go to PO receiving. So this is the label, and we have two ways of doing labels. So we have our own label designer, and we also support crystal reports. So on the PO receiving, if I just click on Open, the label opens up in our label designer, and you'll see it's pretty straightforward and simple looking. So we'll just kind of zoom in a bit here. So it's pretty much just text fields, pictures, barcodes, some nice rectangles and ellipses, and other ways to just move things around the form here. So if I just wanted to add a new barcode down here, drag the barcode on here, and then I can set the data field. So I've got a data query on here, and these are the fields that are part of that data query. I can change the data query or add more data queries to it. If I go down to the symbology, it starts off at code 39, but any symbology that ZPL for zebra printers will support, it's all in here. So all the way down to if we're going to create a full-on UCC 128 label, a GS 128, that's all supported in here. All right, and then if I go back over here to packaging, which is really more on the customer side, if I want to say take my carton label, so I mentioned UCC 128, so if you have a UCC 128 label, I can make this private, and then say I want to assign this label to a certain customer. So I can come in here and choose maybe this customer is the one that gets that carton label. So you start getting into some of the larger EDI partners, trading partners. You might have very specific carton restrictions or label restrictions that they expect you to send for them. So you might have 100 different labels in here if you have 100 different trading partners, all with unique carton labeling requirements. So the nice thing about the way the repository works is you see whether I'm assigning this carton label to a customer or maybe this receiving label I want to assign to a very specific item, the folks on the floor using the handheld devices, using Agility Mobile and the handheld devices, when they do the transactions, they don't have to think or know about what label or document is going to print. It's going to print whatever's assigned to that item or that customer or the item category or customer type. So it makes their job very easy, and you know that you're going to get exactly the label you need without having to think about it. So that's it. Just want to show you real briefly how document management works. In other videos, I've shown you different transactions with PO receiving through shipping and production, and you've seen labels print. And I just want to show you how those labels are being pulled out of the repository and how they're being saved and been pulled up for printing at runtime. And that's it. Thanks for watching.